We were in Los Angeles 14 years ago for a crusade in a tent down on Washington and Hill Street. It was one of the great experiences of our lives. It was the turning point of our ministry. Because in that tent, while small crowds attended then in comparison to these tremendous crowds here at the Coliseum night after night, yet there was a blessing there that had an impact around the world. One of those men that came, I think largely out of curiosity and because his wife had been praying for him, to that tent was Stuart Hamblin. At that time, he was the #1 radio personality on the West Coast. And he was known also for his great race horses. And he came to the tent, and his life was never the same. He quit show business and started writing hymns. And he has written some of the greatest hymns and is probably our greatest contemporary hymn writer. But the people here in Los Angeles, of course, remember him most in the last few weeks as the man who, with his dog, found and killed that panther that was loose in this town. I want Stuart Hamblin to come and say just a word and sing one of his own songs that he's written. Several of the songs we're singing this evening were written by Stuart Hamblin. Stuart?
Thank you, Billy, and what he said was true. I'm sorry he mentioned that Black Panther episode because I'll never live that down. I didn't want to destroy that beautiful animal, but I had to. He charged me, and I'd rather he lose his life than me lose mine. And when Billy said 14 years ago I was in radio, that's true. But I lost that job. I was fired because I wouldn't sell alcoholic beverages. But Christ said no man can serve two masters. And people ask me why I write sacred music. Well, in looking through our hymn books, I noticed a lot of our songs are hundreds of years old. And inasmuch as I love God, I wanted to write songs about it. When I first married Susie Hamblin, I wrote a lot of songs about Susie. And that's why I write the kind of music I do. And I hope that the music that I know God inspires in me, because I don't look like a man that would write that kind, I hope it lifts people's hearts and is living proof that when a man accepts Christ, although he be a cowboy and a hunter, God does not change his face. He changes him inside. I would like to sing for you a song that I wrote years ago when John Wayne asked me if I didn't want to drink. And I said, no, John, it's no secret what God can do. And I'd like to sing the verses and ask you to join me in the chorus, please. The chimes of time ring out anew. Another day is through. Someone slipped and fell. Was that someone you? You may have longed for at its You never walk alone, and you'll always feel at home. Makes no difference where your weary feet may roam. And there is no power can conquer you when God is on your side. Just take him at his promise. Don't run away and hide. Sing it. It is no secret. What he's done for others, I'm glad to say he can do for you too. It's a great thrill to hear you sing a song that bears my name as author. But it's a greater thrill to know in your own heart what you have just sang is true. God bless you.